Hi Scorpio, welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I am going to do your weekly love reading and your weekly angel advice oracle card messages for the week of Sunday, November 6th through the 12th. My new subscribers, welcome. Truly, thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. I do say it often that I really do love doing this for you guys. Let me say this. Those of you that have already allowed me to upload your private readings to YouTube, or to my Facebook page, I'm sorry, thank you. You guys saved me hours today. It takes, those of you that have been with me from day one, know that I have complained about that since day one. It blows my mind that I could upload an hour video to my Facebook page and a 45-minute video on YouTube could take 2 hours longer. It's incredible. So, those of you that would like a private reading with me, my contact info will be below the video. So will my Facebook page link. And those of you that let me post your private readings to the page, I've done 2 so far, and 1 more is going to let me post. I'll throw in extra cards for you, a lot of extra cards, because it posts, really. Both of their readings last night were 45 minutes. Both of them were up in 20 minutes tops. 2 45-minute readings. It's incredible. So really, I do appreciate that because you guys really have saved me hours. So, especially for my new subscribers, if this reading does not resonate with you at all, you definitely please look at your moon, your rising sign, even your Venus sign, especially for the angel card readings. And you can find that at cafeastrology.com. And most importantly, Scorpios, happy birthday. If you're celebrating your birthday this week, really, I hope you have a wonderful, awesome birthday. And Scorpio, let me say this too. You guys are hilarious, okay? I'm going to accommodate you guys, okay? You and Virgo. I mean, because it's your birthday month, Scorpio is always going to go first. But I'm going to accommodate you. 9 requests. And I know why. Because I've done a lot of private readings for you for the Virgos that are watching. Scorpios, I know yous are. Between Virgos and Scorpios, monthlies, weeklies for the past 2 months. I get it. So, between you and Virgo, 9 requests this month to do Virgo after I had done Scorpio. So, you guys win. 9, that's a lot. And I haven't even opened any of my email or anything like that today, so... But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna accommodate you. I'm gonna do it for now. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. So for the tarot cards, we're gonna use Doreen Virtue, Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot. Okay, Scorpios, but really, you guys are hilarious. You guys are definitely, like, the funniest sign. Now, you, Virgo, and Leo, you 3 signs are, like, going through the same soulmate stuff that just keeps surfacing for you guys. Okay, you guys start off with, it is the wheel in this deck, but it really is the Wheel of Fortune. My favorite card. It is a 10, so it is a card of completion, endings, new beginnings, everything coming full circle. The bottom of the card, it says, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, and fortune is on your side. I mean, this card is, anything is possible, okay? It's a card of fate, destiny. It's those chance meetings. It is those things that just happen out of the blue, people that just happen to surface. For some of you, it is a realization this week that just sticks to you with great force. Like, an epiphany, just a realization, like, I need to get on the right path. It's unexpected offers, news that arrives in force. This card is all about is movement. It's fast change. It's a fast pace. But you need to definitely get on the wheel. You can't... I mean, it's just unexpected changes. Whether it's good or bad, it's fate, it's meant to be, it's destiny, it's the universe. It is, for some of you, it could be an unexpected change to your living situation. You could be moving, to a happier place. In relationships, an ex-partner or love interest comes back. You need to decide, if the time, is right. If destiny is on your side for the relationship to succeed. But it will. And why do I feel like you guys, I post so many readings and I just can't remember. But I know this came out in either your weekly or your monthly. Just recently, your monthly. Maybe you want to go back and look at that. But it's a card of destiny and movement. So right from the beginning of the week. And let me say this too, because you guys did wind up with some extra cards. I forgot to mention this. By Archangel Michael. It's time to leave an unhealthy situation flew out of the deck. And I'm big about that. For those of you that are new, I mean, if a whole pile of them falls out, I mean, that's just me being clumsy. But, I mean, it doesn't happen often with me where, more than one card comes out. But it happened twice for you guys, and you've also got rest. So, I do already feel for some of you that, if you're in a relationship, especially not to skip the second card, but, this card, Archangel's words in this card, it's time to leave an unhealthy situation, and it's time to leave now. It's toxic, and you guys are working too hard. You need a break, you need rest, you need a vacation. Maybe for some of you, this relationship that's toxic is just exhausting. But let's see how the rest of the, the cards play out for you. I mean, that's just what I'm getting just by looking at, these few cards. And let's just keep in mind, too, and I do say it a lot, Archangel Michael, these cards are powerful. I know in my own life, my own experience with the cards, and this card literally flew right out of the deck. With this card, so they're both meant to be heard. There could be for two different groups of you. I I am almost at 2,000 subscribers between YouTube, my Facebook page, and the group. There's a Facebook group page. But don't, guys, I wanted to mention that too. Don't, I really want to do away with that Facebook group page. So if you guys, and I have accepted new members, like, I really want to end that group page. I mean, I really would love everyone under one roof. It just seems to be impossible in the couple months that I've been trying to do that. But if you're on the group page, please move over to my personal page. Thank you. I don't know why I have never told anybody any sign that before, but I'm gonna start asking is to. I need you guys to move over. But I'm close to like there's like 2,800 of you now. That's a lot in the short time that I've been doing this. Two of Fire is your second tarot card, which is the Two of Wands. So, it says, you've come into your own new partnerships, contracts, continue to move forward. Okay. Now, the Two of Wands, sure, it is a card of plans, partnerships, success, you know, which if that is the situation for you this week, from what I see, you know, you may need to get out of one job that's toxic and move to another where, you know, it's successful, you're moving forward, you know, you're feeling good. You know, with the Rest card, because I could see it here. You know, for some of you, you really could be traveling with the Two of Fire. It's also a marriage card. Not that I feel like anybody's getting married right now, but it's also a card of, I probably wouldn't say this right now, except that this card we can all clearly see, okay? So you're involved with two aspects of a situation, okay? Whether the two aspects are two jobs, two homes, two people. It's two aspects of something that you're deciding upon. Okay, Scorpio? But now let's keep in mind that this is a major arcana card. Universe, speaking to you strongly through the major arcana cards. In a 78 tarot deck, there's only 22. And it's completion. It's a 10. It's new beginnings. So those of you that are dealing in a toxic situation, a relationship, you know, with this card, it's very clear by Archangel Michael. You know, you've been enduring this, you know, toxic relationship for far too long. And his words are, leave. You know, you're investing time, energy, you know, into the situation, the relationship, whatever it is for you. It's not yielding any heartfelt results. It is not for your highest good. It's not benefiting you. It's not benefiting the people involved. And you don't need to remain in a negative situation. You know, it's, you know, maybe some of you have fear in walking away. You can walk away without guilt or hesitation. You know, for some of you that are married and in a relationship, the card definitely speaks of, you know, maybe seeing a counselor. You know, a relationship counselor only. You know, really, some of you could consult a divorce attorney and move to a new home. But whatever it is definitely something that you need to get out of. I mean, this message for you guys isn't new. I'm very surprised it's coming up again. But listen, I don't know what you guys had last time, but I mean, everything is, as long as you make the decision, which, I mean, I know this has come up for you guys before. I mean, my sun's sign, or my Venus sign is Scorpio. I do remember some, I couldn't tell you what reading it was in, but I do remember, which resonates for me. I mean, I have decisions I need to make, and everybody does. But for you guys, let's see what your second Archangel Michael card that came out wants to be heard is Eternal Love. So, really, guys, this is like your soulmate card, okay? It is... Oh, Scorpio, what am I going to do with you guys? You, Virgo. All right. Listen. With this card... All right, so I'm convinced you guys are deciding between two people. You need to get out of one relationship and move to another. One that's toxic, it's not serving you, and it sure as heck isn't not bringing you completion. And the longer you put this decision off, the longer it's going to take you to get to fulfillment, happiness, joy, peace. This card is everything. It's like an ace. It's new beginnings. Okay? It's beautiful. And so is this. It's... With this card, God, the universe, is sending you this card, telling you that someone is sending you love at this moment. Now, the first person that you think about is the one who's holding these loving thoughts toward you. Maybe some of you are worried about a relationship, but Archangel Michael does reassure you through this card that all is well. God, your angels, you're being watched over. With this card, for a lot of you, especially with the World card there, you're definitely going to encounter your soulmate. This card is also, if you have a loved one that's in heaven, they're sending you an I love you. And an ex-lover could come back from the past. Okay. Whatever this is with this new person, I mean, it is really... We didn't even get through the rest of the cards yet. But this person makes you feel complete, is your best friend. And for some of you Scorpios that don't know that yet, maybe this week, the Wheel of Fortune is also a card of a realization that just hits you with great and extreme force. It's like a huge eye-opener. Maybe you'll hear something, see something. Something's going to trigger something for some of you this week. Okay, Loving Words from Jesus by Doreen Virtue, the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit. Whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things. Now, as we know, nobody gets to the Father except through Jesus. So, pray. John 14:26, if you want to pick up the Bible this week and read that verse, beautiful. That's all I have to say about that card. Messages from your angels. We have Archangel Uriel. Now, or Uriel, sorry. Oh my Lord. I've done a lot of readings, guys. I'm just starting to stumble. Okay. Sorry. But I got this. Okay. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Okay, so with this angel, you know, she is the she's a psychologist. She is the psychologist angel. And, you know, she can help you heal toxins, you know, from your thoughts, your emotions. You know, she can help you to release, you know, stubborn anger, resentment. You know, she'll help you clear that energy. You know, any emotional or philosophical blocks that you're having, she can help you release that. Like, just pray. But, you know, from your heart, your mind, you know, to give you the strength to, you know, help this happen for you. We've already gone over rest. I mean, really, you know, definitely you guys are tired. Some of you just really absolutely could just be working too hard. You know, or, you know, being in this toxic situation is just exhausting and you're just tired of it. You know, when you're ready for a change, you want to move forward. You know, really with the Wheel of Fortune, the universe is guiding you to your soulmate. Guiding you to whatever this decision is for you, whether it is 2 homes, 2 careers. Okay, we have friendship, also by the dolphins and the mermaids. I'm not, you know, and then, you know, first this card flew out and this one came out right behind it. Friendship, make a date for a play day, which means more friends. You guys need to get out. You need to have more fun. Connect with people. You know, you're busy. You're tired, but you're busy with responsibilities. But it's definitely, you know, this week, time to take some time, you know, to connect with friends. You know, this card urges you to make a date, to go have fun. You know, with a companion, with a new acquaintance, a beloved one, an old friend. Some of you are not balancing your schedule and your busy life with having fun. Fun is definitely not, it's underrated for you guys. But, you know, with the wheel here, that could change. I mean, a lot of things could happen fast for you this week. Messages from the fairies. You got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You could do it. I said before, like, really, like, some of you guys are afraid to make this decision for whatever reason. But you definitely have the power to do it. You know, it is a card of letting go of blame, focusing upon the solution, following your inner guidance to resolve the situation. Scorpio, you guys are one of the most intuitive signs. You guys already, listen, you guys already know. You already know the answer. Not just because I'm saying you're intuitive, but... And you know it's going to bring you happiness, joy, and peace. You need to get on this wheel this week, guys. Thank God your first sign is the one, first sign up. I don't see me getting them all up today. But... Okay, I do have an overall energy card here for you guys for the week, and then we'll get into your love and relationships. Okay, and you have, wow, power. Call upon the element, focus your intentions with the greatest dragon within you. These are Magical Times empowerment cards, and I mean, power. You're going to take action this week. This week, you're going to look to the spirit within and feel more inner power. Call upon the forces of nature for even more strength and direction. You're not going to waver, from a task at hand. This is your time. You're going to go forth with courage. You will succeed. And the power of life is on your side. And that card really could not coincide more with the world or the Wheel of Fortune. Like, really, when I look at both of these cards, there is a powerful impact that's going to hit you guys this week. Leave comments, guys. I want to hear about this. Like, this really, it is a powerful reading. Like, I feel for some of you, you're just going to meet your soulmate just out of nowhere. For some of you, you guys could already be friends already. You know each other. Now listen, if it's not you that needs to get out of this situation, it could be the other person. Anything I say could go either way. Just like, it's definitely a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, typically Aries, whoever it is for you. Gender doesn't matter. Private readings, absolutely, but not general. And, you're either... If you're involved with a fire sign, that's definitely a toxic situation that you're definitely trying to get out of. But are hesitant for whatever reason. Okay. Whispers of Love by... I'm pulling another card. I'm just gonna... I need to. True Love. Okay, so... This is a once-in-a-lifetime love. Okay, this is a soulmate card. I'm going to pull the next two, really. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. I don't know why I feel the need to do this, but... You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do so. It's another power card. That's just unbelievable, Scorpio. 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 All right, what do your love cards say? Guys, I can't make this crap up. I can't even believe it. Really, to be honest. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And it's ironic that it's coming up too again, because I have done just this week 3 Scorpio readings because of Scorpio and Virgo, or Scorpio and, or Virgo and, I don't even know, you guys, my mind is so twisted right now, but and it's coming up again. Alright, so your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I know you've gotten this card before. I mean, your soulmates around you guys. I mean, it is true love. Another soulmate card. With a soulmate card. Oh my gosh, that's completion. That's... You know what it is? It's 50-50 and almost perfect. For real. I mean, you can't get any more perfect. As long as it's 50-50. That's exactly what the cards say. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so for this person, that could be a friend that you know, that you may not think right now is your soulmate. Think again. I'm just saying. Most of these cards here tell me that this person is. And the last card. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So, okay, that could be where the fear is coming in. The strength. You don't trust the situation for what it is. You don't believe it. You don't have faith in it. You don't trust it. That's what it boils down to. You need to find the power within yourself to trust this situation. Because you know what? It is limitless. It's limitless. And maybe you just need to get to know each other better. Because it is eternal love. It is. Whether you see it, believe it, or not. For some of you, if you don't trust it, you don't see it then. Because you're working too hard. You don't want to take the time to see it. Or they don't. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, seriously guys, if you don't see it this week, it's a powerful card. If you don't see it this week, you probably never will. I mean, this energy has been around you guys for a while. It has been. Scorpio. I mean, some of you could just be with your soulmate, but where there's choices and decisions that really need to be made. Right now the situation is toxic, and maybe you do need just to really see a counselor. And really, the bottom line for this week is trust in your power. Trust in the situation, whether you're married, getting involved, trying to get out of a situation, a relationship. You need to trust it. If you feel that the relationship that you're in is worth saving, and you love this person, you believe this person's your soulmate, then really there's nothing wrong with seeing a counselor. There's nothing wrong with getting help. Asking your friends to help you. There's people around you that can help you if you let them in. Some of you might be very closed off and and not let people help you. I know, I know I've said that to you guys before. But again, can't believe I'm going to say this to you, Scorpios, again. But yes, your soulmate is around you guys. Absolutely. I never see this card come out. Like, and I use these cards a lot. And to come out right after, it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. You guys are deciding between two people. Without a doubt. I feel it that way too. But it is true love. It really is. It's a beautiful card. And you're limitless. You guys together are limitless. You guys together, I feel strongly, are powerful together. Really, where you could really just take on the world. I know it's the Wheel of Fortune, but like, just powerful together. Okay, Scorpio. And yes, Virgo is next. They are up next. Let me say this, guys. It is a Sunday. I don't know. It takes a long time to upload on Sunday. I'm going to try. But it takes a lot of patience to upload to YouTube. And I cannot... if I upload and record, all it does is take longer. So I'm going to upload one at a time. And I'll just keep going throughout the day. Alright, guys, happy birthday again. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view the video. Let me know how it goes for you this week. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view the video. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you guys back here with the morning oracle cards. Bye-bye.